guys, Max Loopy here. Welcome back to episode 21, day 16 of our long German campaign. Last episode we went on the attack. We did alright, I think. It wasn't a particularly bad battle. We lost a few infantry, but nothing horrific. We didn't bother reclaiming anything because frankly there wasn't much to reclaim. The King Tigers and the Tigers do their bloody work well. We've also now unlocked the Tiger 2 Alpha B, the late Tiger 2. I believe this is with the Henschel turret instead of the Porsche turret, or the other way round, one of the two, but I think this is the Henschel turret. And it's very nice looking camouflage stuff. Got a few different camo patterns for it. Few different variants, which is pretty sweet. That camo pattern's really nice actually. Pretty cool. Yeah. So we're going to be on the defense for this mission. Defending this point, okay. We're not going to get a lot of good rewards out of this one, so we may end up back in a bit of an ammo deficit. But the good news is we still have these two fully replenished Tiger 2s as well. We do actually have the points to run 4 King Tigers, which is pretty filthy. Maybe that'll be something we do. Maybe. Haven't quite decided yet. We'll see how the defense goes. But anyway, let's get into it. Oh. I hope everybody's doing well wherever you are. I always try and do a little bit of a motivational morale speech while we're loading into the game. A lot of people cut the loading. I like to use it to talk to my audience. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well wherever you are. I hope life is good. I hope your family and friends are well, your hobbies are fulfilling, and your job goes smoothly. And if things aren't great at the moment, I hope they get better for you. And I sincerely hope my videos bring a little bit of joy in these difficult times if you are struggling. But there's always help out there. Please do seek it out if you need it. I'm doing quite well. My job's alright. I'm doing okay. Got very good friends around me. And my YouTube channel is growing. We're up to 8 subscribers now, so the community is slowly building. Here we go. So loaded in. What have we got? 3 points. So we've got Bravo up here. Nice. Quite hilly area actually. Okay. We've got Alpha here. Lots of long sight lines. And then Charlie, kind of the same really. Based on where they're coming from, I think we're going to try and keep Alpha, because I think if we can keep Alpha they probably won't get Charlie either. So let's try and do that. I think we're going to start with the infantry, some tanks, and then just the other gubbins as well. I think that'll cover off quite nicely. But let's get the tanks up here. Forgot which location we're going for them. Let's get the tank crews in. The Alpha Clara. Let's get them. We'll have them in a bit of a more forward position. Let's get this infantry squad up here. Second infantry squad, let's get up to here. Another mortar. Engineers, we're definitely going to need. Let's get them here. This is another infantry squad. We've got 3 infantry squads in this section. Potentially we do. kind of this location. We'll worry about specifics when we get there. Medics, just over there for now. And the tank men, what do we do with you guys? Because wherever we put them, they're going to need a bit of defending, aren't they? Let's position them here for now. And then, if they need to be moved and rearranged, they can be. Off Clara coming. I have a horrible feeling the snipers that died last game didn't get replaced, so we may not have any snipers for this match, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. We're going to get two mortar pits here. Then we're going to have one tank position here, one tank position here, one here, and one that's crossroads here, and I think that will cover us quite nicely. The Aufklärer cannot what's the phrase? They can't dig holes, but what they can do is lie down and hold fire. And we're going to use them to get a bit of vision on this road, because potentially, I'd like to think the enemy will kind of make a beeline and they'll be crossing up kind of here, but there is potential they'll follow this road all the way down to target Charlie. So we're going to need to do something to make sure that doesn't happen. What that something is, I haven't quite decided yet. I may just position a gun somewhere. I haven't quite decided yet. Or potentially we'll just let them have it. But that is very much the worst option. For what I'd like to think are quite obvious reasons. Just trying to get these mortars seated. Yep, so you're in there. Sometimes you do have to take control. Okay. You Muppets aren't going to manage, are you? They will go in. You just have to fight them sometimes. But I want my mortars in the pits because they're kind of going to be a little bit central in our defensive line. So I want them to be able to what we'll do, we'll stick the ammo in the middle.
Wohin mit dem Ding?
These idiots trying to... God knows what they're trying to do. Luckily these carts are all-terrain ammunition go-karts. That'll do, won't it? There we go. These boys over there. They can deal with that. Right. This gun... Let's get it a little bit further up forward. You're going to be dug into there, you're going to be dug into there. You... I want all of your troops over there for now. So squad 8. You, dump your boy. And then just drive up here a little bit. What's next? the artillery.
Wann geht's endlich los? Wie lauten die Befehle?
Good. See, the Clara have now got nice vision up there. Yeah, the artillery. What to do about the artillery? Good. So this squad is going to be a little bit cut off from the main force. Not too badly, but definitely not going to be as central as I'd have potentially liked them to be. Let's get all of you boys out. Let's get all of you boys out. Get them to start digging. Yeah, that over there. Yeah, the artillery. The artillery. What to do about the artillery? Because the issue we've got is that the artillery might end up in a potentially difficult situation. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they're going to be shift 1. You Muppets are going to be shift 2.
Oh Mann, habe ich einen Hunger.
Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Dig a hole.
Wann geht's los?
You aren't allowed to dig a hole, so you're just going to have to hide. You, however, can dig a hole. There, there's already a hole for you. You have finished doing all of that, so how about you boys? You get back here. You get back here. Quickly, can you just dig another hole? You can. You can climb in there. I never quite worked out how they managed to fuck up this. Never worked out how they managed to fuck up this system so badly. The yeah, like defensive. Right, you're going to be shift 1. What was I trying to say? I never understood how they managed to fuck up this foxhole system so badly. In that when you tell them to do something, they just absolutely lose their shit. And they'll, you know, split up and go all over the place. Just never really understood how it happened. Right, let's get the King Tigers in, because they're going to be needed probably quite soon. And they are kind of the linchpins of our whole thing. command squad up there. Our flak car we're going to have as a little bit of a early warning system, I think. Right, you gentlemen need to put some sandbags out. Some sandbags there as well. Some sandbags across here like that. And then let's just kind of put a few little smaller defensive positions in. Okay. Down a little bit. Should the worst happen. You can build that. You get over there. You two out there. You jump out as well. Yeah, all three of them are going to have their little areas. This way we've got nice all-round coverage. With regards to the actual troopers, let's just get them behind there for now. Good, we've got you where we need you, we've got you where we need you, you're where we need you, you're where we need you, and you are where we need you. Good. We got a very long starter period this round. We should be very grateful. Are there any other sandbags we are going to need? Yes. Let's have some. Just with regards to those guys. And then let's have a. Can we get a big foxhole for the officers? No. Okay, so once you guys are finished, just head back there. Yeah, all those sandbags about, sandbags. Yeah, looks like we managed to get everything sorted. You sure we can't build just one? Yeah, we can. Brilliant. So we'll build a little pit for the command squad. Right. Without further ado, here they come. It's difficult. Do we call in the artillery? On one hand, I'm very tempted to call in the artillery. On the other hand, I'm very much not. What I am going to do with them is thus. They are all going to be positioned over here. Far, far away from the battlefield. But hopefully close enough to give some support. good. So the boys are doing well at the moment. Alpha Clara have seen nothing. Let's make sure they're all lying down. They've got a very good start. We're on the proper late war 34 now. Coming in with flamethrower infantry, which is a little bit terrifying, but it is what it is. So, you are going to go over to there, you just come along here. Disconnect, disconnect, disconnect.
Wo soll das Ding hin?
A bit forward. A bit forward. Alright, you, and you.
Ja, wohin mit dem Ding?
Oh, the artillery battery. You are free to fire at will. And I would like some suppressive fire over here. Is that something you can manage?
Wo soll das Ding hin?
Not quite. Potentially just over the river. Kind of here. Actual Katyushas now. We have visibility on it though. We should be able to target it. I want that killed though. First. Thank you. Well done, boys. Alright, let's get these boys in their little trench. These gentlemen are all tucked out nice and safe. You guys, get on your cat and crowd. And with due respect, go away. Are we sure we can't get firing? Yes, we can now. Right, what have we got coming in? SG-53. What is that? SG-53. Right, machine gun. Okay, so we are getting T-34s coming in. These guys are proving tough. Certainly not tough enough, but tough. Very good. Right. The drivers are going to disgorge. You boys are going to jump off as well. Said you're going to jump off as well. And you guys are just going to have a bit of a foxhole there. it doesn't actually carry anything. That's fine. Okay, so more T-34s coming. This Tiger is really struggling. These guns can start shelling over there, that'd be great. This side is getting hammered a little bit. By guards as well. Can we potentially get some fire over here? Close over here. It's not really doing them any favours. They're not really sending any tanks over this direction, so potentially it may be worth sending you over. The shell looks beautiful. I may swap these boys around. Tiger's not quite got the punch. I'd love to know why it decided to do a full turn, but you know, that's its choice. It has that right. Just keep driving, idiot. Come on. Keep driving, idiot. We'll get the King Tiger in here. Because that thing will be able to. The King Tiger will be able to take out what's turning up here. Whereas so far their assault on this side has been a lot more lax, so happy to swap them around for now. It's mostly infantry. Ooh, okay. Alright, this is when you drive backwards. Right, at this point, I'm starting to get more comfortable with the prospect of these guys moving over here a little bit. Just to increase a little bit, just get a bit more range. We're doing okay over here at the moment, I have to say. Let's give them a barrage if we can. Can we give them a barrage? Too far. perfect instance, just to cover them basically. Well, there we go. Thank you. That was lucky. As possible there. I will put them on return fire because they have a right to self-defense and determination. Are we still not able to kill this fucking thing? He is really causing us some grief, isn't he? The DRS carry is a cute idea. I like that. Right, here we go. Yeah, so as long as nobody starts shooting at these guys, and they're well hidden, they will not shoot back. But if at any point any of these Russian fighters notice them, then they'll get what's coming to them. Yeah, so there you go. They were discovered, but they're in a very nice ambush position. So the enemy regretted it. And as long as our Tiger removes this thing from existence, which I'd like to think it's going to do at some point. It's got plenty of shells. Is there a reason it's not? That's it. Brilliant. Okay. Well, we shall have to hope and pray then, shan't we? Start dropping some more shells over here. Otherwise, everything's kind of in place at the moment. Being repeatedly discovered. Potentially would like them to pull back a little bit. We lost the MG assistant, which is a bit annoying. No, idiots! Don't stop to heal, for fuck's sake. Why are the AI like... What? What? Apparently it was the Alpha that killed him. Entirely convinced by that. Right, get in the house. Just hide. Good. Right. So we still have the Alpha. This thing is nigh impenetrable, and I'm getting a bit bored of it now. Give him a taste of the earth shakers. I cannot comprehend how this thing is still going. We must only be able to see the very top of it. It's being hidden by... I'll tell you what, I've got an idea. Yeah. No explosive. I'm just going to remove this obstacle from the game. Its presence offends me. There we go. Go back to find whatever shells you want. It's been an abject massacre over here, which is good. They've decided to bring a mechanized squad in. is mostly doing alright. Let's just send this guy over here to assist, I think. Give him a couple more men. Starting to struggle with ammo just a little bit. They bring in another one of these fucking things. There we are down to a single member of the Aufklärer, and we are about to win. Great. Once again, we're not going to bother recovering anything because, frankly, we don't need the manpower. Nothing they're bringing in is as good as what we've got now. All we'd be doing is scavenging guns, basically. So I'm going to take that as a phenomenal victory over the AI. 13 losses across the board, 4 of which weren't even from my army, and 0 vehicles. The enemy got 2 points total. You can't really ask for better than that. Compared to how some of our defences have gone, they didn't bring in any artillery there. Notice how well we do when the enemy doesn't have ridiculous artillery. We got a really nice restock of ammo, which will keep us going. What I do want to say is, yeah, so this is really cool. The game like keeps track of stuff's kills over the course of like how long they've been going. Yeah, it's going to kill 31 people and a vehicle, which is impressive. So the Aufklärer actually massively made their points back. Yeah, the Tigers kind of prove their worth. Funnily enough, these things will normally get quite low effectiveness because they're supposed to be killing vehicles. But as you can see, out of our entire army, the worst thing actually, funnily enough, was that Russians it never really managed to do anything. So we've got a very low effectiveness. The artillery killed 36 infantry and 2 vehicles. The game reckons that's, pardon me, the game reckons that's only 35% effective. I'd argue that's massively effective. But yeah, this assistant leader did quite well. But there we go. We're hugely down on ammunition still, and we forever will be. But that's probably from, it's not actually, it's gonna be the tanks probably. Let's resupply the troops, resupply the Aufklärer. Nothing else really lost anybody. Yeah, very few losses there. So go on then, game. What's costing me millions? Is it by any chance? No, you're not too bad. Yeah, you're absolutely wasted on ammo. And then these guys are inordinately expensive. We will resupply all of you. And that leaves you, which we can't quite afford. There's also something else that needs 402. No. We're not going to pay those costs. That's absolutely outrageous. 1,200 to resupply an old Tiger. I'd rather just get rid of it. Alright, the crew's veteran, but we just replaced him with a veteran sea level 7 King Tiger. These guys are veteran sea level 8. Okay, that's like the max level. but we could give them better, if that makes sense. We're not going to use this anymore, in essence, so we'll just sell it off. This we're not going to use. Now we're down to 600. What's costing that? Oh, 356. It's just hit resupply all. So always the ammo. Next up, though, we can attack. Potentially, we can. We probably are going to go for here and just try and push through. It may mean just having to, again, as we did last time, just sell our tanks, basically. Sell the tanks and replace them. If we have to do that, we have to do that. It is what it is, effectively. It's quite impressive that this man has managed to gain a veterancy level. What is his name? Ulf Huber. Good job. Good job. For that, you get the burn skin. He unlocked the premium skin. Yeah, not doing too badly. We've still got a pretty crap armoured rifle squad, but you compare that to these boys who are absolutely kitted out now, apart from these two who crew the half track. MP40, MG42, MG42, Thompson, MG42, 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 MG42. This squad is absolutely beefed. And then this squad, how are they looking? Pretty generic. Yeah, generic. Default loadout. But that's fine. That is what it is. Oh, we said we were going to get the snipers back, didn't we? In this squad. Let's whip the snipers out. I quite like the idea of peppering snipers in any division that can have them, really. We've got 10 points to dump in here somewhere. But what to buy? What to buy? We could just get another light scout vehicle, to be fair. Get the old 221 going. Could take a little 221 out. It's only equipped with a MG34, but it's an armoured machine gun car. Why not? Give them a little scout car. Can go along with the command platoon scout car. But yeah, all looking pretty good. So, bit of a shorter episode today. That defence was a hell of a lot easier than I thought it would be. Not really. I'm genuinely quite surprised at how well that went. But I'm sure the next map will beat that out of us. Where are we in? What I say now? Oh, actually, that looks pretty plainsy to me. We might be in for another good one. But anyway, that is going to be the end of this episode, guys and girls. If you liked the episode, if you like the content, please do leave a like and drop a comment. If you're a new subscriber, please do drop a comment and just say hello. Introduce yourself at the very least so I can see your name and give you a shout out. Because I want to build a bit of a community. I think that's what YouTube should be. If you dislike the content, feel free to drop a dislike, and all I'd ask is that you leave a comment. Just let me know what you disliked about it. That is all I ask, just for a bit of feedback, because then I can improve, and then maybe I'll be able to make content you would want to watch. And if you really like the content and you want to keep up with me, you want to keep seeing Max Sleepy content, do hit that subscribe button. You know exactly where it is, guys and girls. You know where it is. But as always, my beautiful, beautiful Sleepy Squad, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for granting me your time. Me, a British idiot, sitting in my room with a can of beer, playing a World War II video game. And as always, guys, this has been Max Sleepy, signing off.